it's interesting to consider where the notion of the monarchy comes from. Why do we have kings and queens? And where did that idea of the divine right of a particular family, for example, to rule over every other family come from? I guess there's a number of theories about that. The one that I find most compelling is put forward by my favourite thinker, you won't be surprised to hear, a guy named René Girard. And he talks about the fact that the chosen designated sacrifice has enormous amounts of power in the time just before they are sacrificed, because they're in effect the community's mechanism for saving itself from all the antagonism that's going on. So they really need this sacrifice person, and so that sacrifice person becomes deified after they're sacrificed because of their saving power in being sacrificed. And so the theory goes that what happened is that the person who was about to be sacrificed realized how powerful they were and managed to put off their sacrifice using their power that was there by virtue of the fact that they were going to be sacrificed. And they managed to put that off so long that they were able to rule until they died. And then their son becomes the next designated sacrifice, but they're also quite powerful. And so they managed to put off their sacrifice until they die. And this eventually becomes the way we get a monarchy, a family that are given a divine right to rule over all other families. The thing that's interesting in that, and whether that is where it comes from or whether there's some other explanation that someone else might have come up with, the way monarchy works is that it's still a ruling over. It's a constraining power that is extrinsic to the people, and so it comes with a royal army and enforcers of a kind, if you like. And so the king is an expression of extrinsic force. Hobbes, in his philosophy, talks about the fact that if we don't have some kind of extrinsic force controlling us, there'll be the war of all against all, and so we need to submit to our monarchy, our king. He was a bit of an apologist for the monarchy, apparently. When it comes to Jesus and his claims on being a divine king, what's interesting is that he doesn't have subjects in the normal sense of what it means to be subject. In that he doesn't subject people. He doesn't make people bend to him. What he does is he invites people into relationship with him, and they discover his divinity, and as an act of their will, because they want to, not out of fear or coercion or manipulation, but out of love, people then say, no, you really are God. You are the one we want to follow and hold up and respond to as our king. This is a unique form of kingship. It isn't enforced by an army. Jesus even says in the passage that we're going to look at this coming Sunday, where is it? Right there. Oh. John 18, 33 to 37. And he talks about the fact that if his kingdom was like all the other kingdoms of this world, then in fact he wouldn't be being handed over to the Jews. That's not easy to say, because he would call up his followers. He would have an army, and they would fight. They would fight like most kings' armies do at those times when the king needs the army to fight. But Jesus isn't interested in people being subjected to him by force. He doesn't want his will to bend them. He wants their hearts to welcome him. He wants them to realize that he is a good king, such that they will give themselves to him, even as he has given himself to them. This is a very unique monarchy, a very unique divine king. This is a king that we should really welcome. And that's what we're going to do this Sunday at Mustard Seed. It was really lovely to have Reverend Radhika Sukumar White preach and sing in our midst on Sunday morning, last Sunday, and hoping we can get her back again soon. In the meantime, God bless, stay faithful, see you soon.